Welcome back to the iWealth podcast. And not too long ago, I had a chance to go out to Vegas. And while we were walking in after check-in, I got pulled over to the side of the lobby, and the young dude that was there was like, "I can give you some free nights at a sweet hotel, right on the strip. All you got to do is sit through the little presentation." And
Dog and pony show.
Yeah, he's selling timeshares. What is your opinion? Should I have said yes and done the deal, or is it just too dicey on the timeshare part of it?
Man,
Is there good timeshares that are out there?
I suppose. I mean,
Are you getting sold them in Vegas?
Yeah. It's a tough one, Matt, because I have, over the last 25 years, I have plenty of clients that own timeshares. Heck, I owned one. I bought one in South Africa. Trudy and I did. South Africa. And I never planned on going there in my life, okay? So I paid $1,200. So maybe this isn't good coming from your investment guy. I paid $1,250 for this timeshare.
Okay.
It was an RCI Red Week, whatever RCI was. It was this club, right, where you could trade this thing.
RCI.
So we traded it probably 4 times. So I probably got back my $1,200.
Yeah.
But things changed. I couldn't trade it. It was a nightmare, and I ended up paying like $300 to legally get rid of it, to get it, like, give it back to him type thing. The horror story I just told you, I've heard hundreds of times from clients with more money than that. I mean, I was pretty cheap at $1,250. Some of these are 10, 20, 30,000 bucks. They're probably the best salesman you've ever met. You sit down in Vegas with this guy, and he will not let you out of the room until you sign. I mean, that's just the way these guys operate. And it sounds appealing, but here's the problem. Even if it's a good investment, and some might be, there's some, like at some of the big resorts that you can go to, or largest hotel chains that are out there, you've got a lot of flexibility. They're expensive. But I've noticed clients having almost pressure to get it booked. Like, oh God, I got to go again. And part of the argument of getting it is it's going to force you to go on vacation. The flip side of that is having to figure out where to go on vacation. And is it the right time? And then COVID hits and all this other kind of stuff comes. So to answer your question, 9 times out of 10, it's not a good investment. Okay. It's not a good investment emotionally and financially. I've yet to see someone hit the lottery on a timeshare where they bought one for $1,250 like I did and sold it for 10 grand. I don't, so obviously I don't sell timeshares. I can't recommend buy or sell them. Just as an overall investment part of your investment plan, I have not seen them work very well, Matt.
And it's interesting, like, if you're on the flip side of it, so let's say you want nothing to do with timeshares. If you just go on vacation with cash, you can pretty much do anything you want to do, right? That's pretty much how cash works.
Walk in with out-of-town cash and you're okay.
Yeah, you can pretty much make crazy stuff happen, and I can definitely speak to that being the reality, that if you have a pocket full of cash, you can pretty much go and do whatever you want to do for the most part. So.
Right. I mean, if you're paying for a week and you got to pay a maintenance fee, what people don't understand is you can write a check for $10,000 and buy this once a week timeshare deal. What they don't understand is you've got
1 week a year.
1 week a year.
1 week a year. Once a week. People are going every day.
Right. But you have a maintenance fee.
Yep.
And so you've got that, and then sometimes you also are paying for these weeks of whatever it belongs to, and you've got that fee. So you've got all these fees embedded on an ongoing basis after you make the first deposit or after you make the first purchase. So if you're going to pay, name it, $500 a year or $1,000 a year for these ongoing fees, just apply that $1,000 a year to your normal vacation you would go on, and not have the stress to have to trade and all this other kind of stuff out there. So this will probably get picked up by some timeshare rental place and then probably come after me because I'm not painting a pretty picture with it. The only thing I would say on a positive side is some people do use it as a forced vacation, that they have to go somewhere. But from an investment standpoint, I think there's other places you can put your money to do better from an investment standpoint.
Interesting. Well, if you got questions about timeshare, I think you can give these guys a call, and they'll get you set up with some other way of handling it.
Yeah, we're not the expert. We can tell you if it's a good investment or not if you want to talk about it. But outside of that, that's on you. So
There you go. We'll see you back here soon.
All right.